In Dark Knight Rises Philosophy Part 3, here is where I do not find it difficult, but it's going to take me quite a while in this video to explain why Bruce, this time, we see him in the third one, he's 8 years, he's not Batman anymore, and he's lost and scrambled in his gratification. And do you remember in the first part I told you that I'm not going to do this as a review, I'm going to do this as a philosophy video. And remember when I said a vigilante is lost in their own scramble of gratification, but if you make yourself more than just a man, if you devote yourself into an ideal and no one can stop you, then you become a legend. Those words from Batman Begins goes into this movie. And it goes into why do we fall to learn how to pick ourselves up. In the third one, we see Bruce Wayne is lost in his own scramble of gratification. And we see a broken man right at the beginning of the movie. Bruce Wayne is a broken man. He has lost his loved one. He's lost someone that he's loved. He's fallen into depression. And when he comes back as Batman, he's doing everything recklessly. He's not doing everything that he used to do, where he used to plan ahead. And to have a villain such as Bane to break him was absolutely fantastic from Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan wanted to show you what a man, if he lost his loved one, how much they will break and crumble. And I reckon Christian Bale as an actor, as Bruce Wayne, showed that really well. He showed that if someone lost a loved one, how much they will crumble. And it's very powerful, this movie is. If you actually put all the philosophy quotes that I got from the first one and put them into the first and second one, they work really well. And in this, not only does Batman's back is broken and thrown into a pit of this hell where Bane was born from. Bane was born in that prison. He went through the same depression, same anxiety, and same problems as Bruce did when he was a kid. But he only knew evil because in that prison he only saw evil deeds. He did not see any good deeds, and it turned him into a monster. He didn't know how to control that anger or that rage, because Batman symbolizes good, but Bane as an opposite symbolizes evil, just like the Joker that went through the same problems as Batman. Why is Batman such an iconic character? It's because he's able to control that revengeful spirit, because his parents were shot. Bruce Wayne's character parents died from a murderer, and he used that pain for greater good. But Bane was only a character that saw evil, and he wanted the world to pay for it. And all the villains in the Batman universe want the world to pay for it. Only except the Joker, where he is a psychotic goon that will kill anyone. And to be honest, how many people we have now today blame the world, but does not look into their own heart to become good like Batman? How many people now today actually are like the villains of Batman universe? They blame the world. They don't look for an answer to be good, but they choose to be evil. And that's why I like Batman so much. And also when Batman's back gets broken and he's fallen into prison where he's in a like 60-foot hole, and he's got to climb back out, it shows his fear is coming back to him. His reason to be Batman is coming back to him. He's showing that he has to be more than just a hero. He has to devote himself and work hard to be Batman again. And we see him become Batman again in the prison scene. And while he's climbing back up, it's a really emotional scene, because why I say when he's climbing back up slowly and then he's got to make the jump without the rope is because when a man is driven by fear so much that he is trying his hardest to get out, without that fear, without any of us having that fear, we can't achieve anything. You can say fear is our greatest weakness. Yes, it is our greatest weakness. You're not wrong. But our greatest weakness is what makes us stronger, because we learn from it. We learn from our mistakes. And this is why I say, why do we fall? To learn how to pick ourselves up. Our fear is why do we fall? To learn how to pick ourselves up. And that is shown in the prison scene really, really well. And I really do like the fact that Christopher Nolan shows Bruce losing someone that he really loves in this movie. Like in the previous movie from Rachel, he loses Rachel. And any man losing someone that they love or someone that they care about will fall into that state of depression, state of mind where they will hold themselves inside a room and feel like society, he doesn't belong to society, he belongs to no one. But if you put yourself in that state of mind, you've lost. You need to overcome that. You need to be more. And that's why, as a character of Batman, he is the only one I see, like, to be many superhero characters alike, that learns from his mistakes and continues walking. He is almost like a iconic hero for a lot of people, because he used his fear, he used his devastation to become a hero. And you see it in this movie as well. And if we really, really use those aspects in life, we will be something more. We will become something stronger than we previously were. I have to say, the Dark Knight trilogy was shown really well. The first one really devotes itself to the second and the third. What Ra's al Ghul was teaching Bruce, or Batman, what would you like to call him, is that in this world is not fair. But if you devote yourself to becoming good, you will become good. But you will be pushed. You will be pushed by society. You will be pushed by other people to force you to do evil deeds. But this is where your mind has to come in. The path of right and wrong is for you to choose. And Batman chooses to be right. But all his other villains that went through the same dramatic experiences such as him chose to be bad. And how much of that in society we see now choose to be evil. It's really sad. It really is sad. I hope you enjoyed the Dark Knight trilogy philosophy. This is the last one I'm doing. I hope you liked the video. I think I'll make this as a playlist, but I catch you guys later and subscribe. Thank you very much for listening.